and welcome to another empowering episode where we bring you voices that are truly transforming lives and rewriting the rules of wellness. Today's guest is not your regular medical expert. She's a change maker, a healer, and a firm believer in harmony between body, mind, and soul. Joining us today is the remarkable Dr. Shilpi Mohan, who is a highly acclaimed cardiologist whose work goes beyond medicines and prescriptions. She's an advocate of integrative healing, a concept that treats not just the disease, but also addresses emotional, mental, and spiritual imbalances that often go unnoticed. So, we are truly honored to have her with us today. And let's dive into her inspiring journey and revolutionary perspective on healing. Thank you so much for joining us today, Dr. Shilpi.
Thank you, Kajal, for inviting me for the meeting. I'm feeling blessed. Thank you.
Pleasure is all mine, Dr. Shilpi. And I believe that we should not waste our time and let's directly jump into talking about something our audience is very much curious to know about. Okay. So, Dr. Shilpi, you being as a leading cardiologist in India, what made you shift from conventional cardiac care to a more, I would say, like integrative healing model that encompasses mind as well as spirit?
Yeah, the thing is, I was into interventional cardiology, and
Mhm.
for initial 5 years post my cardiology degree, I was practicing that. But while doing that, I realized that we are just treating the tip of the iceberg. The patient come to us, they have a chest pain, we do an angiography and do the angioplasty, and that's the end of it.
Mhm.
But what lies behind it, it's not that we don't want to dwell
Mhm.
into it, it is that we don't have time to dwell into it.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
while I started my practice, I realized that this is something which is more closer to my heart than interventional cardiology. So
Mhm.
that made me shift from conventional cardiology to preventive cardiology.
Amazing, amazing, Dr. Shilpi. And as we have seen that you frequently mention that diseases often stem from, deep emotional and mental imbalances. So, can you share, any case or any moment where this insight like profoundly changed the outcome for any of your patient? Like any sort of a case study that you would like to be shared with our audience?
Yeah. See, the thing is, I am both available to my patients online and offline.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
one of my patient joined me in Apollo 24/7 app. So
Okay.
he joined and he was waiting for his turn to come. I was already involved with one of the patient. So the
Okay.
thing is, he started looking for my profile, which usually people do on Google. And
Mm-hmm.
so he was searching, and then he came to know that I'm into this integrative healing practices.
Okay.
So after consulting me, he said, that what all other things you're doing, how you're integrating all those things, and I want
Mm.
to take a separate consultation for the same. So
Okay.
he is a CEO of a company, a very famous
Mm-hmm.
company, and then he later on joined me for the session. And then when
Okay.
he
Healing session,
started,
right? Huh.
yeah, for the healing
Okay.
session.
Mm-hmm.
And this healing session starts with analysis of how things are going on in your life, and
Mm-hmm.
that dwells into your personal life as well, so many aspects of it,
Okay.
how anxiety is also playing a role in your day-to-day life, and what is causing that anxiety. So
Mm-hmm.
when he
Yeah.
started talking of those things, and when we started knowing of such things, he felt like it is kind of a you can say a catharsis, because he was able to
Mm-hmm.
take out all the emotional burden he was carrying, the guilt he was carrying, so many things he was carrying. And then you won't believe that he
Mm-hmm.
was on so many anxiety medications before that. After
Mm-hmm.
those sessions, after those healing sessions, he felt so much better that all his medications are now out. His totally his life is changed. His medications are just now restricted to few medications. His sugars are under control, hypertension is under control. It's not that he's not on any medication.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely he's on medication, but very many medications which he was taking just as an add-on thing, he got kind of a rid of all those medications. So I really feel that really helped that patient in a big way, in a very big way.
Amazing. Like all the extra, unnecessary medications were eradicated from his like schedule. right?
Yes, yes,
Understood.
I'll add on to that. See, suppose some patient
Mm,
comes to you, he says, I have a gas issue. We
mm,
can restrict our medication to just giving him a gas medication, then let
mm,
him go. But when
mm,
you start talking to his issues, and when we come to know that it is not just as simple as gas, it is something
mm.
deeper inside which is
Deeper
causing a
inside.
problem,
Mm,
maybe some marital disharmony, maybe something else,
mm,
or his
mm,
issues at office,
mm,
then we start looking on those matters, add some counseling session, add some healing session.
mm.
Then you realize that it is not just gas which you're treating, it is the
Yeah,
whole complete human being whom you're treating.
indeed,
So that
indeed.
way it helps.
Understood. And moving ahead, Dr. Shilpi, like this world is very fast paced, and now everything our schedule has become like very stress ridden, I would say. So how do you guide your patients or even like your fellow doctors to embrace healing beyond just the physical symptoms? So how would you inspire them?
Yeah, when a patient comes to me, I see patient in totality, I see any
Mm-hmm.
person in totality.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe in taking a complete history of the patient. So I
Mm-hmm.
give them time to talk, to interact with me. It's not
Mm-hmm.
a hush hush situation that they come to the clinic, I have to just rush to the another patient. When they feel completely satisfied, then only they leave. And when the talking process is going on, half of the things they kind of come out. Now coming to your main question, how do I kind of make
Mm-hmm.
them understand that you have to go into your complete health understanding and
Mm-hmm.
preventive thing. For that, I make them understand that the health starts not just at the level of medicine, it is your day to day life.
Mm-hmm.
So what you are doing in your day to day life will finally tell you how you are going to do in your with your health as well. So
Mm-hmm.
uh, I ask them to improve their lifestyle. So once their lifestyle is improved, when they start doing meditation, when they start involving or including
Mm-hmm.
yoga and meditation into their practices, a good diet, so that way it helps them to have a better lifestyle and
Mm-hmm.
reduce the requirement of the medication as well.
Amazing. So, as you speak of, healing under one roof, be it physical, be it spiritual, or be it psychic. So, what does that look like in real terms for someone who is walking into your care, into your clinic? So, what's your take on that?
Uh, Besides cardiology, I also practice tarot reading as well
Mm-hmm.
as healing, crystal healing, frequency healing.
Mm-hmm.
So I have designed my clinic in such a way that all these things are placed in the waiting area. It is not that I promote anything. I don't ask the patient to believe in something which they don't believe in.
Mm-hmm.
But when they look into such things and when they ask me whether you're doing it, then I tell them that yes. And then if they say yes, it can help them, or if they ask those leading questions, I tell them
Mm-hmm.
yes, it can help them. And that way I integrate both. So my clinic has not just non-invasive cardiology setup like ECG, echo, Holter, and other things. It also has those tools which can provide them a complete analysis of their life, what's going on, and how they can heal themselves. To add on to that, because I'm a tarot card reader as well,
Mm-hmm.
there are many people who have different questions, but when they come to cardiology clinic, they are expecting just medicine and just investigation. But
Mm-hmm.
when they see those things around, they realize, oh, yes, this can also be done. And if I have to go somewhere else, why not get it done here?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that way, they open up their things, they open up
Mm-hmm.
their lives. And I've realized that when, since the time I've started practicing, which is almost more than 5 years, integrating both. I was practicing cardiology for a decade or so,
Yeah,
but when
decade.
I
Yeah.
started, when I
Mm-hmm.
started integrating, then I realized they both go very much hand in hand,
Hand in hand.
and
Yeah.
the patients, they do get benefited. So all in one roof, meaning the cardiology consultation,
Mm-hmm.
investigation, as well as these tools which help them in understanding their lives better.
Amazing and fantastic, Dr. Shilpi. So, if there was one myth about, modern medicine or healing that you could break forever, what would that be? And what truth would you want to replace it with? Can you just walk us through that if possible?
Yeah, the only myth not the only myth, but yes, one myth which
Mm,
I want to break is
mm,
science, spirituality, and astrology, they don't go hand in hand. That
mhm,
myth I want to break, especially science and astrology.
mhm,
I would say that the astrology itself is a very big science. Science came later.
mm, mm,
Astrology has been there for quite years and years. It is
yeah,
that we have kind of separated that.
mm,
But you have seen most of the people who believe in science
mm,
going to astrologers,
mm,
and vice versa, because we live in the world of science, so the
yeah,
other way around is there.
mm,
uh, there are very many scientists even in the Western world who
mm,
believed and who proved that astrology exists. So I
yeah,
want to break the myth that if you are a science student, you cannot believe in astrology, or if you're into astrology, science is a no kind of a thing. It's not like that.
mm,
They both go hand in hand, and if we
mm,
include both of them together, if we
mm,
know the person in totality, how the stars are, how the positions are, how the
mm.
psyche is, we can heal the patient in a much better way.
That's truly inspiring, Dr. Shilpi. And this world we live in is very fast paced, and I would say like it's very stress ridden. So, how do you guide your patients and also your fellow doctors to embrace healing that's beyond just physical symptoms?
Yeah, this is a very interesting question.
Mm,
See, I opened my own setup, Ashwata Cardiac Care, the Angel Healing, with the
mm,
aim that I feel that my family, my patients are my extended family.
mhm,
So I want to give them as much time as possible. When I was practicing in hospitals, when I was practicing at you can say corporate setups, then the
mhm,
time was very limited. We had to accommodate so many patients at one point of time that it was very difficult. So when I
mhm,
started my own setup, it was with that aim that I can give them time, I can give them that the feeling that they are not in a hospital setup, they have come to a temple or any place of worship, I can say. So when the patient comes to me, I give them the feeling that yes, I am there for them, and they
mhm,
can open up with me. In my waiting area, I have put
mhm.
certain things, like, because I'm a, as you know, as I'm a tarot card reader as
Tarot
well.
card.
So, and I do crystal healing and frequency healing, so I have
Mhm,
put those things across. It is not the to make them do it, but yes, if they want such things to help them as a tool, yes,
mhm,
I invite them to go ahead with that. So my setup is such that it has a non-invasive setup of ECG, echocardiography, and all the tools which are required for cardiology. Other than that, these things are also there. So your question, like, how do I make them feel that yes, they have to include all these things? It is to give them a complete feeling that you are as a person coming to me. It is not that you are a cardiology patient,
yeah.
or just for cardiac healthcare you are coming to me. You can
Mhm,
open up, you can talk to me, you can discuss with me, and then
mhm.
we will treat you as a complete person. That with that aim I'm moving forward.
With that, Dr. Shilpi, it's time to wrap up the conversation. But before doing so, can you just share any piece of advice or any words of wisdom with our audience out there?
Yeah, so I would like to tell my patients, all those who are listeners here, that don't follow any fixed mindset. Life is to break open, to explore different things, and live life in totality. It is too short, life is too short to live with regrets. So if you feel like doing something, please open up, please do those things. We have a very cliched mindset that yes, if we are a doctor we have to do this, if we are this, we are bound to do this. It is not like that. If you feel a calling is there, explore those zones. If those zones are meant for you, then you will finally do it. It is just that we have to increase our area of influence, increase our zone of influence. We have come in this world to do more than what we can do just for our family. So in whichever way you can help the people around, help the universe, help the society, help the country, please go ahead and do it. Thank you so much.
Truly inspiring, Dr. Shilpi. And we would like to thank you for having this conversation with us and providing your precious time and sharing such beautiful and I would say like enlightening insights with us. Looking forward to connect with you again for more of such informative sessions again. For now, it's time to sign off, but thanks again. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kajal, and thanks to team of Business Connect. I had a very great association with you, and I look forward to associate with all of you again. Jai Hind, thank you.
Thank you, Jan. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye
Thank
bye.
you.